I'm working problems. And the quiz for chapter 5 is available, right? And that's due Sunday night. And we'll go over that on Tuesday. And look, some of the problems we'll do today and whatnot are pretty hard. And I want you to know that the test is not going to be as hard as the hard homework questions. Does everybody understand that? And basically, I want to know that you can use the rules. So when you start taking the test, you might want to get out a list of all the rules. And as you use them, tick them off. And if you get further down and you're having trouble figuring one out, go look for a rule that hasn't been used yet and see if that might be helpful, right? Because part of what I want to try to do on the test is make sure you kind of understand how to use most of the rules, but I'm not trying to require you to be some kind of genius on all of this, okay? All right, so I think I left off where like problem 47 is where I should start. Does that sound right? Or did we get further? 47? Anyone? Well, I think that's where I should start. So let me start there. That's kind of where we left off. I think we'll finish 5-4 today, which will be a nice thing. So all next week we can go back and practice on some more basic problems. Prove not Q or E. That's what we have to prove. We have not A, then B, then E, G, and H, 3, A, then C, then Q, then not G, not G, and 4 is not E, and 5 is not B. Okay, Q. Okay, I'm not sure if I should try to get these simultaneously, or if I can get one, like the not Q, and add the other, or vice versa. Let me start with this. I know I'm going to start to try to get the E, or no, I'm going to do most tones, and so I get, oh, wait a second. Okay. Here I think is a bizarre way to do this problem. I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking about its equivalences, okay? And let me just rewrite it first. If I did implication on the inside, that would be not A or B. And this is A and not B. Okay. That doesn't really help me. Let me do this and see what falls out. Oh, most tollens gets me A, then B. Okay, that's different. And that was from 1 and 4 modus tollens. And now look at 5 and 6 can get me not A, 5 and 6 modus tollens. I forgot what I'm going for. Q. Oh, and we have a G. Okay. Not A or C from 7 by addition. And now I can convert this to an if then, and it's A then C from 8 by implication. Now I can put that into 3, and that gets me Q, then G, or not G, fortunately, not G from 3 and 9 modus ponens. Let me get this G from 2, and that's G from 2 by simplification. And now I can do a modus tollens, and that gets me a not Q, 10 and 11 modus tollens. And then with this not Q, I'm just gonna add not Q or E from 12 by addition. Okay, I know I did this problem completely differently in the other section. And like I said, there's usually many ways to solve these problems, okay? So that's what just occurred to me first on this one. So that takes us to 49. Prove Q. Okay. I have A or B. 2 is B and Z, then D, and 3 is not Q, then not D and not E, and 4 is not A, and 5 is Z, and I've got to get to a Q. Then I've got to get to a Q. There's only one way to get to it, and that is through modus tollens on line 3. So that would mean I need a not D, not D, not D and not E. And that's the same thing as D or E. Okay. So I can get D or E if I can get the D, which is right here, provided I have a B and a Z. There's a Z right there. Can I get a B? I can. Look at 1 and 4. So that's where I'll start. B, 1, 4, disjunct syllogism. Okay. So now let me put the B and the Z together. B and Z from 5 and 6 conjunction. Okay. Now I can put this into 2, and that gets me D by 2 and 7 modus ponens. Okay. And now I've already charted my way home. D or E from 8 by addition. Now I'm going to do De Morgan's on this. Backwards, not D and not E from 9 by De Morgan's backwards. Why did I want that? So I can use this on line 3, do a modus tollens, and that gets me Q. So that's 3 and 10 modus tollens. So notice that my ability to solve these a lot of times is by saying, this is equivalent to that, which is equivalent to this. So I write out all these equivalencies, and then I can see which of those I might be able to get to easiest, and then just, go back to the form that I need. So 51, not B or G. Okay, B, then Z and F, and 2 is not Z. Okay. There's no G's in here, so that's just misleading. We just have to get to a not B, and we'll add the or G. And the only way I can get a not B is from 1 by modus tollens. And what that means is I'm going to need a not Z and F. And not Z and F is the same as not Z or not F by De Morgan's. Can I get to here? I can get to here from this really easy by addition. Not F from 2 by addition. Now I just follow the thought process backwards. So I'm going to do De Morgan's backwards, not Z and F from 3 by De Morgan's. Now I can use this on 1. This is the negation of that consequent, so I get the negation of the antecedent. And so I get not B from 1 and 4 modus tollens. And then I said, hey, look, there's no problem. I'm just going to add the or G from 5 by addition. So that takes me to 53. T then S. 53.